Good morning there. Have to excuse the hair, just woke up. But yeah, I thought I'd started filming. Just a day. I've been filming lately on the podcast, The Live For You. So I thought, why not just kind of do it throughout a day? Never done something like this before. So I thought for those of you watching, I'd bring you along with me and just see kind of how it goes. This will be new for me as well, just like pulling out the camera for everything. But yeah, hope you enjoy. Yeah, I don't know if all elevators are like this in France, but this one is very, very much like a closet. The stairs are always so steep. But you gotta get outside as quickly as possible, so you can view that every day. So I kind of wanted to just start off by talking about why it's so important to go outside every day, right when you wake up, and just start walking. Your body hopefully had just slept 7 to 8 hours and it's stagnant. A lot of the times you'll have a full-time job and you want to have your energy to last you however many hours you do work. So you don't want to wake up be in a rush and be half awake. So the easiest way to do that is just to go to sleep a little earlier, wake up earlier, come outside, and just walk for 15 minutes with, no music, just you awakening your body. And as I said, that your eyes were not meant to actually see. They were meant to be parts of your brain in the front that activates the back of your brain that it's time to wake up, therefore activating pretty much your whole body. And then when it realizes there is no sun, it senses no sunlight, that it's time to shut down. So of course that's a more technical explanation, but just get outside as soon as you can, breathe some fresh air, and little by little you start to know the difference. Alright, so now head into the farmer's market. Never been to this one before. Been to 2 other ones, but this one is on the other side of the bridge, so I don't know, hoping to find some new goods. I don't always go to the farmer's market just because some of them are far and they're open on particular days, but of course I would rather, if it was like every day, I would rather go to the farmer's market, just get fresh produce, fresh everything for that matter. But yeah, it's like a half an hour walk. That's pretty standard here in Paris for such a big city. But yeah. So the market that I wanted to go to, I guess, was not open. I've never been there before, so I don't know what it looks like, but yeah, I saw no trace of the actual market. So I'm gonna wait a little bit until maybe for another hour, find a nice espresso spot. It's okay. Never been on this side, but we'll figure it out. And just what the doctor ordered. Oh yeah. A nice little spot. Just sat down at the perfect spot, getting some sun at a park I've never been to, but it's absolutely beautiful. Incredible. And we made it back. Fortunately, we didn't find any farmers markets. Actually, spent like the past hour and a half walking around trying to find some, but got some goods. Just some bread, some fruit, and yeah. Gonna go cook now. So what we did manage to get was just a couple of apples, some raspberries, blueberries, pretty standard, and yeah, some delicious sourdough. Oh yeah. Now just gonna cook. So I kind of wanted to just share. Pretty much every time I eat, I always weigh my food. It's the way that I learned how to, just track how many calories I'm eating per day. And I've been doing this for 5 years. And, at this point, I probably wouldn't need to, but I never saw it as tedious. I always found it as, a way that I can just, as I said, be on track, and I do it just to make sure. So literally everything I weigh. But also, if you guys have ever tried, this is called spinata. It's kind of like a spicy salami, I guess, or it's like pepperoni. Looks like pepperoni, but yeah, I just wanted to share that honestly, if you're looking to either lose weight or put on weight, a very easy way to do it is just to start off with weighing your food. I know it's tedious, but you will not regret it, and when you do find that you're not losing weight or that you're not gaining weight, when you track everything, you'll be able to easily say oh, I forgot about the oil in my food, because a lot of people don't think about the oils that's cooked with their food. They only count the food itself. And so just small things like that make you be very much on track, and you won't question about why you're not seeing the results that you want. Always toast your bread in the pan. It's gonna be a lot better. It's gonna have way more taste if you cook it with either butter or olive oil. I'm telling you, it makes a hell of a difference. Just try it once, see for yourself, and I promise you, you will not go back. Alright, just wanted to say that regarding the food and what I was saying about weighing it, I just wanted to kind of clear the misconception there is about diets. You know, people say like, what's the best diet? You know, is it keto? Is it carnivore? Is it Mediterranean? Is it vegan? Is it, you know, any one of these? And the biggest perspective that is very misleading, you know, when it comes to losing weight or gaining muscle, is that it's looked at as if there's a one size fits all. And that's just not the case. They all work. If being keto works for you and you like not eating carbs and it's enjoyable for you, like you don't miss them at all, then that will be the one for you. So it's not which one is like the magic pill, you know, that will get you in shape. It's more it's just more about like what you're willing to do for a long period of time in order to see results. And not only until you see the results, but until even after that, you know, it's something that you genuinely enjoy. And I think what's best is to just kind of create your own. You know, I like you saw on my plate, I had eggs, I had cheese, I had bread, I had meat, and I had potatoes. You know, because I love carbs, but I stick to a whole food diet. You know, making sure that everything is clean, and that works best for me. Before, I would eat pretty much anything. Like I ate burgers for lunch, pancakes for breakfast, and then, you know, maybe spaghetti at night, and then an ice cream bar, 1 or 2 for dessert. And to me right now, that doesn't seem healthy, but at that time, it's what I wanted to do. You know, that was delicious for me, and that's why I was able to stick to my diet. Because ultimately, the only thing that, say if we're talking about losing weight, the only thing that helps you lose weight in technical terms is that if you're in a calorie deficit. And if you're trying to maintain your muscle, then you just need to hit a certain amount of protein. So it's not, as long as you hit your calories and you hit your protein, say if you're trying to lose weight, you're in that deficit, then you're going to lose weight no matter what you eat. Even if you were to eat chocolate cake for your deficit calories, of course it wouldn't be good because it's just, you know, just sugar pretty much. And it wouldn't satisfy your nutrients and your micronutrients and everything like that. But you would lose weight because you're in a calorie deficit. And so I just really want to get that across when suppose if you are trying to, you know, to hit a certain body goal. And, you know, a lot of the times it's just, you know what to do, but there's a lot of doubts, and then there's a lot of questions there that you want cleared before you can move on, you know, before you can continue with confidence. And so if you just want to eat, you know, to eat, and you eat what you like, you know, and perhaps you don't want to, you know, I guess eat the healthy way, or you don't want to eat keto, or you don't want to eat carnivore, like whatever it is, just eat what you want. Make sure you hit your calories and make sure you hit your protein. And that's all it is, depending if you want to lose weight or you want to gain muscle. And yeah, I just wanted to clear that misconception. You know, I understand that when going on new things, it can be very, You know, like there's so much to know. And I mean, and there is, you know, there's a lot to learn, even with myself. Like I've been doing this for 5 years, and I'm still finding out about new health tips, you know, new health information that's going to energize me even more, you know, that's going to make my body stronger. And so it's just an always adaptation, but it's pretty much the basics that is enough that will get you the results that you want. So just keep that in mind for whatever, you know, your goal is, and you should be fine. Nice little park. Been finding more of these actually. I honestly don't know why these are not kind of more advocated. Just parks where everybody can sit down on the grass, spend time with a friend, your kids, that significant other. Just a nice time just to ground, you know, spend quality time. Look at this bird, just bathing herself in this beautiful fountain. Alright, so I'm here eating my delicious dinner, but I had to stop because, and I'm very guilty of this as well, but before I had the habit of eating while watching something. You know, even while here, I would have eaten while watching like YouTube on my laptop, or if I was back home, you know, I'd be watching TV. The thing is that it really takes away from the moment that you're having with enjoying your meal. And it also helps you kind of chew your food. I know this may sound a bit strange, but you should have to chew your food until it's almost like a liquid, so then it's more easier digestible. But if you're watching, you know, you're being stimulated by your delicious food, you're being stimulated by whatever it is you're watching, and you're just kind of like fast eating, you know, you're not processing it, you're not savoring it. Like food is meant to be, you know, enjoyed, and the best way to enjoy it is to actually chew it thoroughly, you know. So I always make it a rule to not have anything in front of me. You know, I mean, I pulled out my phone right now because it was like a big realization. But just whenever you're having your meal in front of you, just try not to watch anything. All right, you guys, I think that'll be it. Hope you enjoyed watching it. I definitely enjoyed making it. It was something different. But it was a good time, you know, and the new habit of like recording everything, just kind of, you have those memories forever, which is another reason why I wanted to pick up the camera. just I'll always have these, you know, and I know that this was like my first official, I guess you could call it vlog, if you will. But yeah, for those of you who did watch, I appreciate you, and, you know, look forward to making more. All right, see ya.